Fog lifted. We can see now, and the sun's starting to come up. So we'll see if it's going to rain today or if it's going to be a drier day. Weathermen don't have a freaking clue, right? So, and Becky actually just came out. She just walked in the shop. So I'm going to go back in and pick on her. Well, I have tried and tried and tried. I got an old Allen wrench to replace the broken one. I'm just going to turn it red. Hopefully it'll get the rust busted loose. If not, worst come to worst, take the cut off. Cut that pulley in half. But I don't want to. I just as soon save it. Now, somebody might say, oh, how come you're doing it that way? Well, if you get it red enough, you break the rust loose that's in the threads, and hopefully they'll come out. That's going to be red enough for now. To cheat, it's not an impact socket. All I did was barely let it hammer lightly. I never budged that one. Looky there. That one, seriously, the first little hit and it came out and I couldn't budge it with the wrench. So this one I just heated back up and sprayed some fluid film into. The heat will help draw the fluid film down into the threads. At least that's the general idea. Cherried it good. Hit straight on here this way with a punch through there. Try to loosen that up a little. We'll see what happens here in a couple minutes when that cools off a little more, because yeah, I ain't touching it. Before I really don't want to cut that pulley into. You know, when that was new, it was maybe $5. Now it's like $50. So we're gonna see if we can just force it. If we can get it to go about 3/8 of an inch, I know it's going to screw up the shaft right there, but guess what? I ground a flat to the end. Hopefully it should go nice and easy once we get it to move. Brute force did not do it. I got off on my hole a little bit, and the bottom went that way a little bit. I don't think I took any threads out, but I know I took the end of the set screw off. So the only thing there is an edge of the set screw, which shouldn't really be holding anything. We're going to find out here in a minute. Because I take that loose and hold it against the side of the vise. I'm going to grab that little brass hammer and I'm going to start beating. Drilled it out, then drilled it out again. So there's absolutely nothing in there and it still don't budge. So I just took the other set screw out, filled both holes full of fluid film, sprayed fluid film around it. I'm going to walk away. Got other things to do anyway. Break for lunch because we got started before lunch today. I can show you all the trails in the sky. Yeah, must be Thanksgiving or something. There was a bunch going the other way earlier too. So and she's busy tapping on the window and she's getting out of the way with a loaded one. I guess I got to go over here and see what's going on before I go to there. Just wanted the heat turned off to the cab. That frickin' mess. Not sinking in, just muddered up. I I'd rather have it there than a lot of other places. Not making a mess in the field, just through there. So we'll just keep doing her. I got a bad spot over here I keep trying to avoid, and number 2 got wrapped around the fence post over there, the railroad tie, so everything just slides downhill. So we pulled 2 steel posts out, which I wanted to do anyway because I kept getting slid over into them. But here's what do we got? 30 or 32 loads out of here so far. There's 2 sections left that are basically full, and 1 section that's about half full. Those sections are 12 by 24. And I know I'm bad. I got my holder right there, but I haven't used it. I may get a little bit. We'll see. I had to have a discussion with number 2. Now we're going to get her loaded up. See that? That's not a good thing. That just stopped everything. That is the coupler between the engine and the hydrostatic pumps. I am going to run it enough to get it up and get it cleaned up. That's not one of those things you want to have to mess with. In fact, time-wise, I might not mess with it. I might make a phone call. We'll see. In the meantime, yeah. Hey, guess what? a holiday weekend. It's supposed to rain, so what the hell, right? Second scoop on this last load, right when I pulled into the pile. So all she has is heavy on the back. Good thing it's a 4-wheel drive tractor, she'll never get out there. And I gotta wait for her to get out of the way, and you know, not much left there. It's like 20 feet wide and basically about 20 feet long, 5 feet deep. That's all that's left. And yeah, I got that one in crooked and can't see with the sun in the back window till you're in here. So right there's a good place to stop. They're both out of the way, both inside enough. Now, number one just got done getting some oat customers filled up and out of here. So now I should be able to get the skid steer up to where it can get cleaned up anyway. I don't think that's going to happen today. Kids are both leaving here probably in a half an hour or so. And yeah, nobody's going to get time to start on it. Not like we can do anything with it. I'll hose most of it off. Somebody else can pressure wash it tomorrow. Well, I got the pulley off. You get to guess how. It ain't hard to tell. I put a 3-foot pipe wrench on the pulley and I put a 3-foot pipe wrench on the shaft and I couldn't budge it. Then I slid this piece of pipe on and I beat it and I beat it and I beat it and I did not budge it at all until I cut it. Then it tapped right off. I can fix that. Put a couple tacks in there so it doesn't suck back up, and weld it up and stick her in a lathe and clean it up. I actually don't even need to put it in lathe. Just grind the welds out of the belt side. It'll work. Not like I distorted it, it's just there. And I got the bearing loose. It was about here. I had to put a little fluid film on so it'd slide, but it's a pretty hard hit. I'm going to give up on that for tonight. It's late enough. I still got to go get cleaned up and take a shower and amble over to Mom's for dinner. Probably should grab my coat too. I got to let the cows in too. What do you know? Skid steer's as cleaned up as I'm going to get it tonight. Loader's propped up in the air, so you can get a good pressure washing tomorrow right where it's sitting. And then I guess slide the sprayer back over so we can sneak the skid steer in there. Not something I want to do. I've had the pumps out before. That's not a fun job. Might even have to bring that's going to be a pain in the ass. Might have to bring the cherry picker back in for that. Either that or just put something across the cab. Support it, because you got to take them loose and slip them toward the front of the machine. And hopefully get the coupler apart. If it's beyond that, well then we got to take the pumps clear out to get the coupler out. And hopefully it's just the one joint. It's actually a CV joint in there. I don't know that it's a true CV. I don't think there's any center connector. I don't remember though, it's been a long time ago. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to y'all. And thank you for watching. And hope you all have a good weekend. Most of you, it's a long one.